Everybody, welcome back. So today I'm doing a flip through of a book, which is something I haven't done on the channel yet, but I got this book for Christmas after I saw pictures of it, and I was like, I need this because I envisioned my future children enjoying hearing me read out of this book rather than my original ones, and I'm talking about the designed and illustrated Harry Potter first edition book, or first book, The Philosopher's Stone, Sorcerer's Stone, depending on where you are. This was designed and illustrated by MinaLima, which are the people who helped design a lot of the sets for the Harry Potter franchise movies, and just generally their art style feels very authentic, and it's a beautiful book. So I'm gonna be doing a full flip through of this book with you guys right now. I hope you guys enjoy it. Let me know what your favorite page is out of this book, and I will see you guys at the end to wrap up after we flip through. So here we are, as you can see, beautiful cover with the golden trio right here at the bottom. There's a lot of embossing and levels to the cover. There's gold foiling, beautiful vibrant colors all over it. The textures are good, it feels nice, it has levels to it, and just generally lots of details even in just the cover. The back cover is not as detailed, but still very beautiful. And then the spine of the book is absolutely gorgeous. And then opening it up to the first page, there's little Harry's on a broom, this beautiful navy color with stars and lines connecting all of the wizards on brooms, which is a really cute touch. This printing almost looks like it's on aged paper, which is really, really nice. It gives it a nice, like, older feel to it and a worn feel to it while being brand new. The contents page with all the chapters, and then we get to chapter 1, The Boy Who Lived, which honestly, just wow. As you can see, we have Hagrid right here, we have baby Harry in the letter, and Dumbledore and Minerva right here. Even around the edges of all of the chapter pages, there's so much. Like here, there's a letter, there's a lollipop, there's an owl, there's just a lot. There's the cat with the map right here in the center. There's a lot even on the edges. I could honestly spend the majority of the time just looking at the pages, trying to figure out everything. Just beautiful. Wizards down here celebrating, owls. A very apt depiction of the Dursleys. Dumbledore and his Deluminator. I love this page too, or the lemon drops that Dumbledore likes all around the edges. And then here we have our first little bit of interactive print. So as you can see, this is Dumbledore's initials on it. If you remember the books, this is his watch, which all of this moves, which I think as a kid, I would have been freaking obsessed with this. This is so cool. So it all moves. You can move it any which way you want. I think this would be a lot of fun if you have kids that you're reading this to get them to kind of go over and see where they think it should be. I think just overall it's really cool. It feels like we have Dumbledore's watch in our hand. And this is beautiful with all the wizards around the world, and to Harry Potter, The Boy Who Lived. Chapter 2. Again, same thing. I won't point out all the details, obviously, because if you want to get this, obviously I want you to enjoy it as well. I think this picture is so pretty. I just love the vibrancy and like the maybe not the vibrancy, but like the saturation of the colors are really, really nice. I think this is a really cool picture as well. Chapter 3. Look at that. These like intros into the chapters are just so beautiful. Again, lots of details to unpack. Even here, it's really nicely done. Just so nice. I thought this was really cool. It's like they cut into the house so you could see what was happening. Such whimsy. Could you imagine driving and having all of these owls behind you? That would be intense. I love the ominous of seeing, obviously Hagrid's already standing here and he hasn't knocked the door down yet. Poor Harry's looking at Dudley's watch to find out when it's his birthday. Ta-da! Now one thing I did notice is on the birthday cake, Hagrid spelled it correctly here. And here we have it again. We have another interactive bit. I've kept all of the protective things on it. I actually looked at this one with my little 5-year-old niece and she just thought this was the coolest thing. So you can open it and look at this. It has the acceptance letter on this side, and here is all of the things he needs: his uniform, his course books, other equipment on this little pamphlet. And obviously it says Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry right here in the center. Very like well done and so incredibly cool. And it can reseal. So like it like flips like that. Isn't that the neatest thing? Thought it'd be so cool as a kid to like actually see the letter. This little owl is my favorite. Booty. Thought this was super cute. And then chapter 4, Diagon Alley. I remember this being so magical when I read it for the first time. But this one of Hagrid on the train was just so cute. He looks like a big old bear. And this is super cool as well. So here we are, we're at the bricks. Hagrid touches it with his wand and it all opens up. How cool is that? It's so cool. Obviously I'm not showing you the whole thing because it's not all fitting on the camera right now, but you can see some of it. And again, don't want to completely spoil everything. I won't point out details in it, but it's very detailed, very beautiful. Such a cool little thing to have in a book. This makes me want to go to Universal and ride the Gringotts ride and get an ice cream after. Love this. I thought this was a really cool wand design. Like the feather at the end. Chapter 6. Look how little he looks under that giant book. Our first image of the Weasley family. Here they are again. Harry's looking at them from the window. Scabbers. So pretty. Again, just the saturation. Look at all the candy piled on the witch's cart over there. The sunshine daisies, butter mellow. Turn the stupid fat rat yellow. Oh, first introduction to Hermione. First introduction to Malfoy. This is really nice. Double spread of the first entrance to Hogwarts, which is really cool. And then chapter 7. Look how cool McGonagall looks in this. Our House of Ghosts. I love the colors of this. I love how it's a little bit more brown, so obviously the ghosts show up, but it just gives a really cool effect overall. The Sorting Hat. Not exactly how I pictured the Sorting Hat, but he's still pretty cool looking. A little scary, honestly. The delicious food. I love the little pumpkin juice flasks. I think they're cute. Our introduction to Nearly Headless Nick. Peeves. Do you guys know the password? I thought it was very cool that her eyes move. How fun would this be for kids again? Like, I just picture doing this with my kids one day. And then once you turn her, obviously you get into the common room, which is another really cool touch. Chapter 8, the Potions Master. All of the windy, spindly stairs. Professor Quirrell and his abnormally large turban in this. Professor Snape. That seems about right. Poor Seamus. And here's another one where it flips open, flips down so you can see the ground, and then it flips inside so you can kind of see the layout of the inside of the castle, which is pretty cool. Chapter 9. It's a big old foot. Now a really funny looking kitty. Is that Mrs. Norris? Mrs. Norris should have been a hairless cat. That would have been cool. A Sphinx cat. I actually like those cats. Oh no, poor Neville falling off of his broom. Ah yes, our epic first showdown of Malfoy and Harry. Look how cute they look in their little flying uniforms. That's adorable. Oh, Peeves, yes. Fluffy looks way cuter here. What the? Why does Fluffy look cute? He has like floppy ears and stuff. I just want to scratch those ears. Well, maybe not. Chapter 10, Halloween. Cute little Professor Flitwick. Beautiful. Oh yes, the troll in the dungeon. Chapter 11. I always was so excited for the Quidditch chapters, or the Quidditch part of the books. I had the most fun with them imagining. I think it just felt really fast paced and exciting. It was fun. Oh, the little teacups. Cute. Ah, yes. The Mirror of Erised. This is a cool picture right here. Harry's first Christmas. Look at all of the wrapping paper on the floor. He's holding his sweater. Look at the mess he has. That seems about right. Another one. This one flips down to make it Christmified. His first outing in his invisible cloak. Harry and his family. Chapter 13, Nicholas Flamel. Chocolate Frog. The Chocolate Frog of Albus Dumbledore. I feel like Dumbledore really would stick out like that. There's Dumbledore there. Chapter 14. We got a dragon. Ooh. I would not want to be caught out of bed by McGonagall. She looks mean. Chapter 15, The Forbidden Forest. Chapter 16, Through the Trapdoor. snake looking real ominous. Oh, I just realized the shadow of the kids are on him. That's so ominous. Whoa. That's cool. All of the keys. Wow. And then this one, I showed it to my niece as well, and she thought this was super cool. It's a chessboard. Chapter 17, The Man with Two Faces. On this one, you can pull the turban and reveal some spookies. Dumbledore and Harry sitting in the hospital wing, and this is beautiful stained glass. Beautiful again. The changing of the flags mid-celebration. And done. Alright guys, so that is the entire flip through of the illustrated Harry Potter book. What did you guys think? I love it. I think one of my favorites is the part early on with Dumbledore's watch, because that's something that's mentioned in the books, but we never really get a look at it, and so even in a kid's imagination, I don't think I was picturing it quite the way it was designed in the book, so it was a lot of fun for it to see it that way. It almost felt like Dumbledore was holding it out for you as a kid, and you can like mess with it and he's fine with it. It just has a lot of whimsy and magic to it, and I really enjoyed that. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up down below. Also make sure to hit the subscribe button if you want to see more from me, and I hope you all have a good day. Bye!